In the previous lesson, you solved quadratic equations, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, by finding square roots. This method works if b equals 0. You can solve some quadratic equations, including equations where b does not equal 0, by using the zero product property. The multiplication property of 0 states that for any real number a times 0 equals 0. This is equivalent to the following statement. For any real numbers a and b, if a equals 0 or b equals 0, then a times b equals 0. The zero product property reverses this statement. Take note, zero product property. For any real numbers a and b, if a times b equals 0, then a equals 0 or b equals 0. For example, if x plus 3 times x plus 2 equals 0, then x plus 3 equals 0, or x plus 2 equals 0. Problem 1. Using the zero product property. What are the solutions of the equation 4t plus 1 times t minus 2 equals 0? Separate into two equations, because we know if two binomials have a product of 0, then one of the binomials, or both, must equal 0. So we set up first the equation 4t plus 1 equals 0, and solve, subtracting 1 from each side and dividing each side by 4, to find that when t equals negative 1/4, our binomial on the left equals 0, and 0 times who cares will always equal 0. On the right, we set up the equation t minus 2 equals 0, because if that binomial equals 0, it doesn't matter what 4t plus 1 equals, we're multiplying by 0, so our equation will be satisfied. Adding 2 to each side, we get t equals 2, and we have two solutions. When t equals negative 1/4, or t equals 2, we have a solution. Your turn. Part A. What are the solutions of the equation x plus 1 times x minus 5 equals 0? Part B. What are the solutions of the equation 2x plus 3 times x minus 4 equals 0? Part C. How about the equation 2y plus 1 times y plus 14 equals 0? And finally, part D. What are the solutions of the equation 7n minus 2 times 5n minus 4 equals 0?